Cahas Mountain, read by the author Linda Kay Simmons. I was but a young girl when the world around me began whirling with the dizziness of fear and dread. I didn't know it then, for I climbed so high on Cahas Mountain it was difficult for my family to find me. I walked and daydreamed through the mountainous forest of wonder, eating apples I picked from orchards on the lower mountain spurs next to my home. How I loved my mountain and the wildflowers that grew there. I was forever reaching for the soft white haze of clouds I could almost touch. During the haunting nights the moonstone hung over the mountain so bright and lovely. I'd not come down all night, but lay my head on soft moss and dreamed the night visitations that came and played within my soul, calling my name in the whistling wind, Rhodessa Rose, Rhodessa Rose. I didn't know what I looked like nor cared, 'cause Mama would not allow mirrors in our home. She thought them bad luck. If you look in one long enough, you could be sucked in and never be heard from again, she always said. All I could know was my reflection in Maggoty Creek. I knew my hair was long and black as it hung low to my waist. My eyes were big in my face and cheekbones high. I looked like Mama, I was told. I knew my way up the mountain by heart, having often followed the rocky path by moonlight. I sat silent for hours learning the language of the night. Papa called me his Indian princess for the way I could become part of the woods and never be seen. All the years of my childhood I gathered white rocks for Papa. Papa made walls within the wells with the rocks I gathered. He made a little house to sit upon it. Papa wanted only the purest water for making his apples shine. People came to us and paid for the elixir made from our special water, and we would never have to leave Cahas Mountain in search of work, for this was our forever home. Always there was a dipper of water for the wayfaring stranger to cool his thirst, and for the wives and children who came with their men to collect their shine. Most often the men talked among themselves, chewing and spitting, their sputum drying in the dust. The women gathered by the front yard well and gossiped as their children played and sang, "Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes." But dizziness began to speak in the whistling winds. It seemed the words of folks that heard it soon started to spin around and round, and some fell down, and nothing was ever the same again.